Hey everybody, it's Skinny Pigs 1 here. So today's video is about must-haves. So you've either just gotten guinea pigs or you're thinking about getting them. This is what you should stock up with. So first off, grab yourself a kitchen scale. You can get these obviously in the kitchen aisle of like Walmart. I bought this at the Canadian Superstore. Mine weighs in grams, which you really want something that weighs in grams. It's easier to keep track of small weight losses that way. Has a bowl on top that you can easily put a pad in so that you can set your guinea pig in. Tons of different styles of scales. Just get yourself a kitchen one. And along with the kitchen scale, you're going to make yourself a little notebook. Doesn't have to be anything fancy because you're going to record down your guinea pig's weight. You weigh them once a week. This is what helps you keep track of a healthy weight, and if they ever were starting to lose weight, that means that something is the matter and they need to go to the vet. So that is a must-have for every owner. If you don't have one yet, go out and get yourself a scale and a notebook. The next thing that is a must-have is critical care. And along with critical care, you need a decent syringe to feed your guinea pig with. This can be purchased at any vet's office, or I think it might be on Amazon as well. This one I have here is just the very standard critical care. There's some that are different flavors, but mine's just plain. What this is if your guinea pig was sick, recovering from a surgery, and you need to give them a little bit of food, make them eat food, this is what you would mix up and you syringe feed it to them. Guinea pigs who are not eating are in very serious danger. Their stomachs always need to be moving. So you might need to use this if they're ill and you're trying to get them to the vet just to keep them going. Or if they're recovering from a surgery and they're just not eating 100% on their own yet. This is a lifesaver. Everybody needs to get this. You can get smaller packages. Get it from your vets. Ask them for a large syringe with a nice tapered end so that you can feed very easily. Next thing that I think are some must-haves are supplies from Gorgeous Guineas. This is an online shop. All these things are made specifically for guinea pigs. When you are giving your guinea pig a bath, you need to use pet-safe shampoo for guinea pigs, not for dogs or cats, but for guinea pigs. A little bottle like this will last you so long, even though it's a bit pricier, some people think, it lasts for a long time. The kind I have is Kind and Gentle shampoo because this is safe to even use on my skinny pigs. Get yourself some shampoo. Guinea pigs do need to be bathed, but it's only as required, so some short-haired piggies might just be 1 to 2 times a year. Long-haired piggies are going to be a bit more. Only bath your piggy as needed though, and sometimes you can get away with just doing a bum or a tummy bath. That's what I do with some of my girls, just because they might just have a little bit of pee stains on their bum and they don't need a full-fledged bath. And the other item that you should pick up from Gorgeous Guineas to have on hand is either the F&M ointment or the Perfect Paws. This is an ointment that you just put on their feet just to keep it nice. That's really all it's for. If they had a bit of dry feet, you want to use that. If their ears were a touch dry on the outside, you'd want to use that. It's a great thing to have. Now this next product's more geared towards skinny pigs, but it is okay for furry pigs. It's cold pressed coconut oil. This does wonders for skinny pig's skin to remove oily skin buildup, to keep them a bit moisturized. You can use this on your piggy's feet or ears. I just find the ointment from Gorgeous Guineas to work a little better. So if you have a skinny pig, make sure you pick this up because this is so great for cleaning their bodies off. Next thing I think everybody should have is gas relief drops. This is the Little Remedies for tummies. Gas relief drops, it's simethicone. And what this does is if your guinea pig was bloated, which can happen, you would give them a little bit of this and it helps push the gas out of them. A guinea pig that is bloated isn't going to be pooping or wanting to eat, which as we said before is very critical. Now if you're not sure your guinea pig has bloat, of course you're taking them to the vet anyway, but this is just good for the owners that can recognize it quickly. Bloat, they're literally bloated out, have tiny poops or no poops. Again, any of those signs could also be something else, but this is great to have on hand, especially if you called your vet and you're getting them into the vet and your vet recommends you give these drops while you're on your way. But this has been a lifesaver a couple times in the past. I haven't had to use it recently, but there's a couple times that Barnaby got bloated and this worked wonders. Next thing you're going to pick yourself up is healthy pellets. Healthy pellets are so important to have in your guinea pig's diet. I use KM Hayloft pellets. I'll leave the link below. You can also use Oxbow Cavi Cuisine. That's another high-end brand. But you want to pick out what pellets you're going to be using and get yourself a little scoop. This is a 1/4 cup scoop. All my pigs get 1/8 of a cup, so half of this per pig per day. You want to get pellets that are Timothy based if they're over 6 months. If they're under 6 months, alfalfa based. But what you want is plain pellets. You do not want seeds, nuts, colored bits in there. You want plain, healthy pellets. So the 2 brands that I mentioned are ones that you can trust. Next thing you want to go pick yourself up is high quality hay. I can't bring hay into my room. I'm allergic to hay. But what I use is Oxbow Timothy hay or orchard grass. KM's Hayloft, where I get my pellets. You can also buy awesome hay from them. I think there's Small Pet Select that people use. Get yourself a good quality hay. Don't use alfalfa hay, just Timothy, orchard grass, bluegrass. There's a couple of other different kinds like botanical and oat hay, which is okay. I just think like bluegrass, orchard grass, or Timothy are probably the most popular ones, but you need it to be high quality again because crappy hay, the pigs aren't going to eat enough, and hay is 80% of their diet. Next thing that everybody must have is a pair of nail clippers. It can be pet nail clippers or human nail clippers, whatever you're comfortable with. Guinea pigs require their nails to be looked after. You might need to clip them for skinny pigs every week. Furry pigs, maybe 1 to 2 weeks. Pick yourself up a nail file as well. Super important for skinny pigs. After you clip their back nails, you file down any points because they scratch themselves easily. I also use this on the furry pigs just because any sharp spots on their nail could injure their eye when they're scratching themselves a bit. So those are my supplies that you definitely need to stock up on first when you're getting your guinea pig or your Yeah, I really should do this before you get your guinea pig, especially obviously the food, because you're going to need that. And if you want to know about cages, I have so many videos on my CNC cages, because as we know, when you're first getting your pets, pet store cages don't cut it. You need to get either a Midwest Habitat cage, which would be, it's a little teeny bit below the minimum what you need, but it's more acceptable than pet store cages. You can get that on Amazon or Walmart, I know has them. Otherwise, you're building a CNC cage. I'll leave you a link below to read about that, or other custom cages. So see you guys later. Bye.